how much deference have the appellate court said you should give? Explain what you mean by giving them. I know what deference is, but do you give them a lot of deference? What if they come up with an interpretation that is patently absurd? Do you have to defer to that?
Thank you, Senator Kennedy. Senator Kennedy, I know that the issue of the Chevron doctrine and the deference that courts should afford to agencies is an issue that is currently hotly contested in various litigation. And as a sitting district judge and as a nominee for the Seventh Circuit, I feel that it would be imprudent to provide my advisory views with regard to that issue.
Look, I agree with you, Judge. I'm not asking your advisory view. I'm asking you to tell me what the law is. What's the current state of the law? I agree with you. Under Chevron, the courts have said Congress has delegated this expertise to the regulatory agencies. You're supposed to defer to them. What is the current state about how much deference and when, if ever, you don't defer to them? That's all I'm asking.
Again, Senator Kennedy, given how hotly contested that issue is, I feel that at this point in time, as a sitting district judge and as a nominee to the Seventh Circuit, that
Judge, let me interrupt you. You're
yes.
telling me you can't tell me what the state of you won't tell me what the state of the law is on the Chevron doctrine? I'm not asking your opinion on it. I'm just telling me what's the latest let me rephrase it. What is the latest guidance that the United States Supreme Court has given us on the Chevron doctrine? I mean, it's pretty important stuff.
Yes, Senator. The Chevron doctrine, as I stated, was that the court should give deference to agency determinations in matters that specifically deal with their particular realm that
Right.
Congress has delegated.
We went over that. How much deference? When do you not defer to the agencies?
As I recall, Senator, the degree of deference that a court should afford agencies really deals with the process that the agency went through in making its determination, as well as to the exact and precise nature of that determination.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, Judge, but that's okay. I'm surprised you haven't seen the issue of Chevron before. You're going to see it on the Court of Appeals. It's pretty important stuff. Let me ask you, Judge Mendoza, one question. I've only got a little bit of time left. Look, you wrote a law review article back in law school, and I don't hold that against you. You know, when I was in law school, we all did things when we were young that, you know, it seemed like a good idea at the time, okay? But you made, if I got this wrong, tell me. But you made one statement. I was looking at your piece. I think this came from your article. I'm gonna read you the quote, and I just didn't understand it. Here's your quote. One must understand race as a socially constructed phenomenon that has historically served to subordinate racial minority groups while maintaining white supremacy. I've never thought of race as a socially constructed phenomenon. Tell me what you meant by that statement.
Thank you, Senator, for that question. And I think you're referring to that article that I wrote 26 years ago,
Yeah.
when I was a law student. And of course, since that time, Senator, I've became an attorney. I swore an oath. At that point, I became a judge.
No, I'm not trying to trip you up. I'm just trying to understand what you meant by it. When I first read it, I said, well, you know, that's an interesting construct. I just don't understand it.
And Senator, as I sit here now, I can't recall that specific quote, but what I can tell you is when I deal with the issue of race in my court, it's usually in a claim. And what I do in those claims is I apply the the precedent on the matter. I look at the facts and I make those determinations and base my decision only on those issues and nothing else.
Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations.